Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in the world. My name is Supersonic. I will be part of the Sonic 1 Glitchless race with my fellow racer, Candy. Feel free to introduce yourself.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm here to do some Green Hill runs for you.
And of course, on commentary, we have both Arg and Huds. Say hello, folks.
Hello, folks.
Hello, folks.
God damn it. But yeah, so we're gonna be racing Sonic 1 Glitchless for y'all. So we'll have Argic and Huds take over for commentary while Candy and I will be playing the game. So I'll leave it up to you two, so feel free.
Very much. Huds, how you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm excited for this. It's nice for the Sonic speedrun community to be back.
Yeah.
Oh, what a way to open it. Where it all began, Sonic 1 from 1991 with two incredible runners in Candy and Supersonic. This is going to be a race for the ages, I am sure. But yeah, Arg, how are you feeling about this one?
I'm excited. It's going to be a good race here. You Candy jokingly saying who's ready to run some Green Hill. We're only going to see Green Hill 3 times. These two racers are very good at this game. And as you know, it's a marathon, so no resets allowed. But it is going to be one heck of a race to open the event. So without further ado, if both our runners are ready, we can get ourselves underway.
Let's reset those consoles.
Right. Yep.
Oops, what?
Okay, so we've seen the resets, and let's get this thing underway in 3. Oh, we need to wait for Candy. 3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
All right, Green Hill won the zone that you all know and love, or maybe you don't, depending on how long you played Sonic. We're going to see both our runners here run as fast as they can. Remembering this is Sonic 1, so we do not have the spin dash. Keeping your momentum is going to be pivotal throughout these areas here. We're going to see both runners are going through the loop-de-loop very, very soon. We're going to be rolling, see if we get some good jumps there. The very good time jumps, not getting caught by the bottom of the screen there and dying. Going to run towards the end of the screen, and we're going to see both the runners finish there with a very smooth 25.
Oh, are we watching the same thing here? 25 seconds each, 46 rings each. That's a really nice start. But remember, this is a race. It's all about the RTA time. So we want to be seeing... You might see some strats here where they're going to slow down at the end to save some time on that time bonus. But here we go into Green Hill 2 Argig. We're going to be starting off, jumping over. Watch out for the piranhas out the bottom. We're going to be coming down the bottom. Mind the spikes. Off to the left. Bounce off the monitors. Roll through. Just enough momentum to get through. Grabbing the speed shoes. Taking the bottom route now onto the spring. Here it comes. Big bounce all the way up the top. Really nice momentum up and over. Look at those beautiful jumps in perfect sync. 19 for Supersonic, 18 for Candy. Whoa, that's fast.
That's gorgeous. See that bounce off the spring there? You love to see it. That's what, like, just conserving that momentum from the speed juice all the way up through the air, landing, and then not getting bodied by the motorbug down there. Very smooth. But Green Hill 3 coming up here. Let's see. What are we going to see on this one? Grabbing the invincibility at the start. Will we see the bounces to the Eggman? We're about to find out. So we're going to head up towards the top right here. Going to grab the speed shoes. And then, ooh, down the bottom right for Candy. So Supersonic going for the bounces strat here. Candy going for the backup on the bottom. Supersonic getting the bounces there. Looking very good. Getting those bounces straight over. Nice final bounce. It's going to land on the boss. What a glorious Green Hill 3 here. Candy, of course, still having the speed shoes, going to run on the bottom right there, having a little bit of trouble bouncing off the breakable wall there, just not wanting to be broken. We're going to get the quick kill the standard way on the boss there, getting the first 5 hits before the ball starts moving, getting the remaining 2 a little bit eager on that one. They're going to make sure we don't see the death. Oh, I'm getting a death on the boss there. Unfortunate, but it's fine. It is not over yet. Many stages still to come. So going in ringless here as we come to Marble 1.
Yeah, so Supersonic taking on Marble 1. Looking at Candy, she unfortunately missed the initial jump at the start of Green Hill onto the spring. Oh, another death for Candy, no. Missing the initial spring jump, which messed up the cycle timing on the platforms after getting the first speed shoes, which is a bit rough. But yeah, taking on this boss with no rings, it's a surprisingly hard boss without invincibility or rings. But as we follow Supersonic now, he is in Marble. We're pushing the block onto the button. Marble is where the game starts to slow down a little bit. A lot of platforming here. Needs to be careful. Don't want to get crushed. Gonna take the riskier strat by damage boosting, running along the lava, jumping, avoiding the falling blocks. Up the top, he's gonna do a little damage boost off of the spikes now to get up nice and quick. Catches the cycle, no rings, gotta be careful again. Uses the bats to bounce up on top of the chandelier. Now, big jump off the mountain. Oh no, going for the little jump. Much safer strat, grabs the rings on the way and runs all the way to the end. As Supersonic finishes Marble 3, Candy has finished up. Marble 1, Candy has finished up Green Hill 3. Still all to play for in this one. Anything can change in Sonic 1.
Oh, definitely. I mean, kind of just having a little bit of nerves being getting up there. It's very early in the morning as well. Kudos to both these runners for being up for us to actually open the event here. And we'll have Marble not be a pain in the butt. But Candy is in a precarious position here. 1 life remaining, and then we might need to see the level select there for the race coming up. But hopefully that will not happen, sending all our energy off to Candy. Supersonic coming through on the... That's fine. Nice cycle getting through, jumping over the Caterpillars there, because if you roll through them, there's a chance that you will lose your rings because their hitboxes are wonky. As we're going past the little section down here, we're going to see if the fireballs are going to be on a good time here. So you're going to see the little sloped ground here in Marble. Marble is a little bit of a pain in the butt, because if you jump at the wrong part here, if you're going up the hill, you'll get a lot of height, but you'll lose speed. And if you're jumping when you're on a downward part, you'll gain a lot of horizontal speed, but not necessarily a lot of height. We'll see if Supersonic's going to get a little shortcut around here, gets the double jump. Ooh, just misses it, as Candy is catching up here, heading into Marble 2 as well. So Supersonic having missed that cycle there, waiting for it to come back down. You've got to make sure you're not jumping too early in the chandeliers there, or you will get squished as we come to end Marble 2. So one axe behind these runners at the moment.
Yeah, almost an exact axe separate them. Candy getting on almost identical time in Marble 1, by the way, just 1 second behind Supersonics. So really at the top of her game, trying to catch up here. Supersonic now starting off at Marble 3, going to be heading down the bottom, all the way through, avoiding the flamethrowers, jumping underneath the falling blocks as well. Really nice strat there. Jump up, hit the button, head down, watch out for the Caterpillar at the bottom. Nicely jumped over, and then we've got the lovely waiting section on the platform. So we have a little look at Candy now working her way through Marble 2. Really nice catch on the cycle, good jump over, using the slopes to get up. These really nice, precise set of jumps. And coming along the top, Supersonic still waiting on this platform. It feels like an age in the middle of the race, but both our runners are going to have to go through this as the lava plume sends us to the top. Over the spikes, using the spikes to actually do a bit of a damage boost here. Going to be going all the way along, and now needs to be very careful. We're going to be damage boosting to get through the chandelier, but need to be careful not to jump too early. Oh, that's really smooth. If you get that wrong, that's going to be a crush, but managing to avoid it. Now got to avoid the spikes, don't want to fall down. That's really nice as well. Absolutely superb play there. As we come through to the Marble 3 boss, so waiting for him to come in, listening for the music cue. 1, 2... Jumping over the bottom underneath, really nice. Getting as many hits as possible. Taking the damage boost instead. That's the final hit of the boss. Grab the ring for safety, and back we go. On top of the capsule, that's Marble 3 done.
That was a beautiful Marble 3 section there. The part with the lowering platforms there you got to land on. It's like the platform's lowering just as Supersonic lands on it. Candy, of course, on the auto-scrolling section here. Got to wait for this little block. Annoying it is, because it will not go up until you get hit with the fire plume. But we're now into Spring Yard, another quick stage here. We want to see both our runners take the top route. So Supersonic going to go and grab their speedy shoes. We'll probably see Candy hit the life there as well, just for safety reasons, as we get the big jump going up to the top route, jumping off the top section here. Going to land down onto the area and see if we get the nice big jump over this one. We did not. So Supersonic falls down, bounces on the invincibility though to get back up, conserving that momentum. Going to run over, bounce off the enemy, hit the springs. Randy and Orton's going to appear, but it's not going to matter at all. Sneaks into the area there. Probably not going to hit the spring, just to wait for the 30, just to get the really quick RTA time bonus there. Meanwhile, Candy heading straight into the boss once again. Going to listen for that music cue to try and get the early hits on the bosses here. 1 and 2, and jump over 3 as we jump over 4, 5, and 6. When the jump back, get 7, 8. The boss is gone. Quicker boss there for Candy, making up some of that time. Very nice as we're into Spring Yard 2.
Yeah, that was a really good Marble 3 from Candy. A really lovely boss, showing some of the expert strats there. Supersonic, though, showing some amazing backup strats. Coming through Spring Yard 2, he's going to be jumping over the top, Nice, straight up as well, using the airspeed cap to slow himself down so it doesn't go too far. Randy and Orton, where are they? They're going to be coming up behind him fast. I think I just saw a little sneak of them on the left side. There they are. Need to be careful. Don't want to get caught in midair. Goes for the jump, straight over. Lovely. To the end, 30 seconds as well. Not having to worry about that large time bonus. Candy, meanwhile, spring yard 1. Jump up and over the ceiling, onto the bottom, jump onto the side. Missing the ramp, going for the... Oh, gets the jump that Supersonic was going for. Look at this. This is absolutely precision in the making. 24-second finish. Woo! Wow.
That's amazing there. Supersonic getting the roll under as well, getting the early cycle of the start. Oh, squeak out on Spring Yard 3 there. Those boxes can and will crush you. I'm going to be seeing our runners go for the top route here. You would think it's a little bit slower waiting on these platforms, but it's actually significantly faster. But you got that really precise jump there. Makes it over and up. We're going to have to wait for the cycle here. We're going to hit the spring. We're going to roll, jump through. Make sure we get up on the stairs from the very top, and that'll allow us to fall through towards the bottom section here. Candy going to be aiming to do the same as we now grab the speed shoes and the invincibility, getting the closest you'll get to Supersonic here in Sonic 1, because you only get 6 emeralds, so no super in this one. We'll see if we get the big bounce over to the boss, or if Supersonic is going to opt to just go for the jump straight over 1, 2, and there you go. As we see Candy coming down to the end, Randy and Orton there not hitting her today, going down the bottom round, getting that 33 finish on Spring Yard 2. As we get the quick boss kill there, do not fall in that hole, Supersonic. Do not fall down that hole. That is not what we want to see.
Oh, bless, yeah. 4:15 in the morning for both of our runners here. Big props for them for getting up so early. As we see Candy starting off Spring Yard 3 here. Going to be going for the quick strat. Oh, rolling all the way through. Very, very nice. Jumping up. Getting that cycle, squeezing through the blocks. It always looks tighter than it is, but in Sonic 1, it's very, very safe. Don't try that one, though. In the remake, it will crush you. But yeah, as we take a look at Supersonic now working his way through Lab 1, you're going to see him get rid of the grinders, head down the bottom, bounces on the fish, hits the button. That launches the secret platform at the top. Now we're going to be doing a very tight jump. Oh, expertly done to get around the spikes, up on the platform. And now you can see him positioning on the right-hand side. So I'm going to wait. Start the jump up, get the momentum, jumps all the way across, saves half a second doing that, and then down and through the water. No risk of drowning in this one. It's actually a lot safer than it looks. Onto the grinders, hit the button, get up and over the fish. Final grinder, second button, releases the platform, and then off to the right, and that is Lab 1 finished as we see Candy entering the boss stage for Spring Yard 3.
She got a very interesting backup there. She accidentally bonked on one of the moving platforms coming into the boss fight there, but very quickly managed to get back on cycle and get over the boss fight. It was very, very good there. We now see Labyrinth 2 coming through for Supersonic. We are going to see the fall down. Now, this one is a little bit more dangerous because there are chances of drowning. However, we'll see both runners here being absolute professionals and running our way through. So not having to worry about any other rings on this one. As long as you have one, you are fine. We're going to see just the current pushing here. We're going to see if Supersonic goes for the underside. It does get the bounce there as well. We're going to grab the invincibility. Let's see how far he can carry the invincibility. As we're going to hit the bottom 1. We're going to try and fall down, immediately land on button 2 in the water as well. We're going to try and carry this invincibility as far as we can past 2 Orbinauts ideally here, because that means we don't get any lag on the video game and we're able to get through without losing the rings. We're going to jump up. That's enemy number 1. Here's enemy number 2. We're going to be fine. Just and no more. Very well played there. We're going to start doing the jumps on the platforms to get up here tighter than they look. The Supersonic making it look easy. As we jump up, we escape, sneaky landing on the side platform there, and bam, there's the stage done in less than a minute. Candy, of course, coming through on Labyrinth 1 here, going to be activating the secret platform as well, taking out some of the grounders and maybe getting out of the way of some fish, as I realize I'm at the end of the stage there, so never mind, because that's a 48. Hot damn, that's a fast stage.
That is really fast. Lab 3 on the right-hand side. Are we potentially going to see Bubbleless? Oh, let's wait and see. This will be impressive if we do. So hitting the button, heading over to the right-hand side, through the waterfall, onto the button here. It is so early in the morning for these runners. Oh, this is the start. This is the start. Oh, getting a little bonk there.
Oh,
no.
bonk, nah, not happening that time.
Not going to happen this time. So let's see how well Supersonic can get through the rest of this stage. This might give Candy a chance to catch up when she herself gets through to Lab 3, obviously making her way through Lab 2 at the moment. This race is far from over at this point. Supersonic needs to be careful of these spikes, got no rings, also needs to be careful because he's about to run out of air. Getting on the spring, onto the button, onto the right-hand side, now needs the game to play into his hands. RNG, where's the bubble?
Oh,
Come
no.
on, game.
No,
Where's
no,
the
no, no,
bubble?
no, no, no.
Oh, lucky boy. Getting the bubble right at the last second. Up and through, onto the button. needs to get onto that tiny little one, although Sonic can't make it up. The water playing havoc there with Sonic's physics. What a shame. Grabs the checkpoint for safety. Smart move. And now he starts the long climb up to the boss arena. So we have a look at Candy coming to the end here of Lab 2, finishing up with a 59. All still to play for. Climbing, climbing, more climbing. There's so much climbing. Opts not to go for the shield. Doesn't quite get the jump right in order to get past Robotic. Then takes the death. That's going to be costly. How much time are we going to lose on that one? Going back to the checkpoint, we are looking at nearly 20 seconds. In fact, just over 20 seconds time lost there as Candy starts Lab 3. Argic.
Oh, kudos to Supersonic for hitting the checkpoint there, because that could have been absolutely catastrophic. Candy, though, now has the ability to catch up here. We're going to see Candy go for Bubbleless as well. There's the beginning of Bubbleless, taking the hit to get the long fall there, or the quick fall, should we say. So this is going to allow you to keep a little bit more air as we're going to go in. This will be the time save that Candy needs, alongside Supersonic trying to get up there on the boss fight. Once again, looking a little bit cleaner, gets the jumps up and through, as Candy is going around onto the area now. Going to land on the button, hit the spring immediately. The drowning music should start once we come around. There it is now. 5 seconds is still plenty. Going to run through for the bubble. 4 to get up. That bonk might be enough. Oh no! Playing it safe. Going to opt for the bubble as well. So close on Bubbleless, but a very respectable backup there by Candy. Because, of course, dying at this point would be back at the very beginning. So hopefully we'll see the checkpoint being hit there as Supersonic moves on into Starlight 1 as we wait for the cork to raise up on Candy there. I'm going to see the fight as well. It is not over yet. There may only be 2 worlds left, but that is still 6 acts between them. This stage, though, Starlight, very quick. Loads of speedy jumps there coming out onto the yellow spring immediately. Going to roll down once again. Going to wait for the platform stairs to move. Candy opting for shieldless as well on this. We'll have to see. Oh, and gets in front of Eggman. Oh, but now she's made it a little bit harder because she has to stay ahead of Eggman all the time. Look at the precision on these jumps coming through. Dodging the fireballs and the spikes coming out. Knowing the cycles immediately. That is peak Sonic 1 gameplay. Let's go.
Hit the capsule.
And then can't hit the capsule because the capsule is just ridiculously hard.
Yeah.
Holy.
The capsule's the hardest bit of that climb.
That right there. Phenomenal gameplay. What the heck? Seeing that in a marathon. Yes.
That was so sweet and so clean. Incredible. But in that time, Starlight 1 already out of the way for Supersonic as he's going through Starlight 2. Candy started Starlight 1. This gap has dropped from over a minute to just half a minute now. This is where everything can change. So Supersonic working his way through Starlight 2 at the moment, using the seesaw there to get up to the top. Little roll all the way to the end. Get to 27 on this one. So this is where the little things could make the big difference. Supersonic now going to have to sit through and wait for a 50,000 time bonus. If Candy's aware of this, if she thinks about this in Starlight 2, if she waits those 3 seconds, she'll save the RTA time over it as well. So needs to really consider this as we're about to see Candy go into Starlight 2. Starlight 3, though, for Supersonic, he's going to be starting off here. Opting to grab one of the rings at the start. Goes for the big jump, gets it onto the seesaw. That's a really tricky little jump to do. Going down the bottom section instead. Oh, taking the bottom route here. Okay. So we're going to head down, gets the bounce. Oh, that's really tight timing and really nicely done. Uses the invincibility now. Will allow him to get through the Orbinaut here that normally halts your progress. Straight through to the boss. That's clean. 27 seconds. And now going for the frame-perfect jumps off the seesaw to try and get hits on Robotnik. Getting a couple of early ones there, and now going to be using the bombs on the seesaw to get some more hits. Candy slowing down for the 31. Going to save time on the time bonus as a result on that one, as Supersonic finishes up the boss in Starlight 3. This is so close now.
I gotta learn that strat. Holy fudge, that Starlight 3 is amazing.
Isn't it just?
Candy coming up here as well. Going to see the route going for the big roll here instead. So that takes you to... Oh, just not getting enough height on that one, but that's okay because we know the route that we need to go through on this area. So using the momentum to get up onto the seesaw, and we're going to jump all the way up there. That seesaw jump just not quite high enough there, but that is all right. So we'll just grab the invincibility here just because we can. Supersonic, meanwhile, Scrap Brain 1 going to be jumping up to the top right there, but those little platforms being a bit of a troll. You've got to jump just as they begin to spin so that they're solid when you try and land back down on them. We do have a number of platform cycles that we got to wait on here because they are based on the camera coming onto the screen there, and they never hide the way that you want them to. Lovely swag strat there. Oh, falling all the way down here. That is okay. We're going to have to see just how this goes. We're going to wait for that platform cycle. Not going to risk it on that section. See the big lag coming out in Candy's screen, though, for the boss as we head into Starlight here. We'll see if we get some nice quick hits. So there's 1, Oh, getting some launches off them seesaws as well. Supersonic deliberately going to win. That's another death for Supersonic at the end of Scrap Brain there. I think that is actually back to the start of Scrap Brain 1 because the checkpoint was not hit. This is anybody's game now. There is only a small second lead at the moment. That is a major costly death. Oh, jeez.
The drama.
Drama indeed. As we watch Candy now start Scrap Brain 1. Hib, do you want to come in with any quick messages?
Sure thing. Just a reminder, folks, that we have got some incentives and bid wars coming up, and in fact, one of them is going to be active straight after this run. We're going to be having Sonic Frontiers. It is a battle between the true ending, the big, the big ending, and Splat Percent, where we just, I don't want to spoil it, but Splat Percent is amazing. A big thank you to the most recent 2 donations. Can be with $10 saying good luck to all the runners / crew, and a shout out to Supersonic and Candy for getting up at a time that would only exist in theory, should only exist in theory. Hard agree. And another $5 from Yoshi Chief saying good luck to everyone, go fast, go Song. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that, Hibby. So yeah, we see Candy now finishing up Scrap Brain 1. Supersonic just starting Scrap Brain 2 here. This is getting closer and closer. No more mistakes or it could all change. So yeah, Supersonic, getting hit by the swinging arm. Not too big a deal though. He's managed to get the rings. Not the best cycle here on these swinging arms. Is he going to stop some rings? Yes, he is. That's a safe bet. So coming down, he's going to be heading left now and needs to watch out for the flamethrower. Here is Crusher Carlos. No problems from him today. And then all the way along to the left, just 18 seconds separating our runners looking at the IGTs now. So is he going to get the big bounce? Where's the monitors? Yep, they're both there this time. Into the saws. Opting for the damage boost as we always do. Getting hit by the second one though, that's unfortunate. Now going to be heading up. Nice cycle there on the swinging pendulum. Goes for the roll, picks up some speed over the Caterpillars. Where's the next pendulum? Jumps over the first one. Nicely done. All the way to the end for a 55. Let's have a little look at how Candy's doing. Going for the big jump on the monitor. Gets that one. Where's the saw's going to be? So same issue with the saw being on the bottom. Avoids the second one though. Hopefully this will save a little bit of time as she comes up. Mines the pendulum. 55 is the time to beat the Supersonic did. Up and over. Where's the next pendulum? It's not in the way. All the way to the end. Dropping, however, a second on that one.
All right, we're coming up to the final 2 stages here. Scrap Brain 3, aka Labyrinth 4. Hopefully we'll not be seeing the extended part of the stage here. None of our runners are going to fall down the bottom right because that is just bad. So we are going to go through now and run towards the end area. Going to jump off the grounder there. Going to get a big bounce up onto this one. Land on the safe spot. Not even going for that. Just going for the early cycle. A 20-second stage. Final zone for Supersonic. Just needs to manipulate the boss here. 4-3-2, 4-2-1, 4-3 is all we need. This is Supersonic's race to lose at this point. A single mistake here coming out of the manipulation or getting a crush death will give the lead over to Candy. This is going to be a very, very tight finish.
A tight finish indeed. Oh, Candy just getting hit by the grinder at the end of Scrap Brain 3, but now she too is in final zone. It all comes down to this. Comes down to one pattern. 4-3-2, 4-2-1, 4-3.
No.
Candy opting for the different pattern though.
Yeah, manipulating to save a couple of seconds here. Those pauses will manipulate it to a different code. No, I do not know it. Do not ask me. But it's the exact same manipulation. It just changes the code. But we'll have to see what this is going to do. It will not be enough to get a to change the RTA, I don't believe.
No.
But it's still a phenomenal finish and gives us a really nice different lineup here.
A really nice different lineup. Talking of different, have a look in the background. Have a look at those lovely glowy eyes. See the nose underneath and the little mouth at the bottom? Hi, Jurgen. But
Hi,
goodbye,
Jurgen.
Jurgen on Supersonic's side. As he finishes off, it's decapitation. And for Supersonic, that is going to be time.
GG.
GG's to Supersonic who wins this race, but Candy valiantly fought back from that over-minute time loss in Green Hill 3. Also in final zone, going to be finishing up in just a couple more hits, I believe. In fact, this might be the last one. It is.
These 2 runners, seeing each of the individual levels there coming through, the way both of them handled it, also seeing some different routes going through there as well. You might have noticed that in Starlight 2, Candy taking a different route from Supersonic there, but getting similar times. Just goes to show you that in this game, there are many routes to the same ending, and they all look swaggy, and it's amazing. But this is a absolutely amazing way to open up the marathon. So a big thank you to both Candy and Supersonic there. Absolutely wonderful race, and may we get to see more.
An incredible race. Runners, congratulations. That was a phenomenal way to open up Sonic's Birthday Blast 23. Starting off with our winner, Supersonic. Anything you want to say about that?
First off, shout outs to Biggest Land, as we just saw it on the credits there. It's Big Island, but I like to call it Biggest Land. But in all seriousness, huge thank you to Argic and Huds for providing the commentary for this, and also huge thank you to Candy for agreeing to race. I know it's at 4 a.m. our time. Like we literally live in Green Hill, by the way. Like we're just 2 mountains over from each other. So yeah, like we're all in the same time zone and everything. But it was a lot of fun racing against Candy. So thank you for that.
Yeah, no, thanks, Arg and Huds for commentating, and thanks for having me, as always, and to Supersonic for racing. And yeah, I'm glad to be part of the Sonic birthday, as well as hope everyone enjoys the rest of the Sonic goodness.
That was absolutely fantastic. If you're not already following these runners, please make sure you drop them both a follow. Incredible Sonic runners. They do some other bits here and there as well. Any final shout-outs for either of you at all?
Well, I will be back in about 4 hours for Sonic 3 and Knuckles, so I'll probably say a lot more for that.
You're going to get some sleep in between.
I'm going to try to get maybe a couple hours, but we'll see.
No worries. Candy, any final shout-outs?
Just good luck to Supersonic, and good luck to all the runners and everyone that's going to be participating in the birthday bash.
Well, thank you both very much. We will hand it back to Hibby.
Indeed. Well, guys, thank you so much for that those runs. I think that was a solid follow-up from the previous event. I know, there might have been a bit of change here and there with that run, but no, that was very good. Thank you so much, everybody. We are going to be doing a little bit of setup as we are jumping all the way from 1991 to 2022. We are going to be joined by Parker Duty doing a run of Sonic Frontiers. A reminder that you have got the majority of that run to work out what the ending is going to be. I mean, I know what I want to see, but we want to see what you want to see. So do get those donations in the time being, and we will see you after a quick break.